From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. So the Boston Red Sox are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Blue. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Michael Lorenzen. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
0-2 now as he swings through it. At the belt and fires. Westburg checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back according to Ricky Halladay. And that one missing low.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Comes a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Out to short. Halladay. Tosses across to first. One up, one down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Richie Sexson.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Number 35.
So digging in, Frank Thomas. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Thomas hitting third in the lineup. And he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but
now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. 0-0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching. Back here at Fenway, today's starting pitcher, Catfish Hunter.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first. So stepping in for Boston, Zidane Rafaela. And a pitch. And that's outside. 1-0. And here it comes. In the air, right field. Baines trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Mitch Garver.
Boog, over the last 10 games, batting over 400. I mean, he is helping to carry this ball club, and it's something that they really need right now. When you think about how he's performing, other players on this team starting to feed off of him. A lot of positivity around this guy right now.
And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Enmanuel Valdez. 0 for 6 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Duke Snyder. Lorenzen back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Dahlbeck. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That is good. The right fielder is
And next for the Orioles, Harold Baines. There's a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You've got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Out to short, Holiday. Whips it to first. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Hunter, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one fouled off. Slides, but it gets by him.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's O'Neill Cruz.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the Green Monster. O'Neill flies around third. The relay throw. The tag out. Mitch Garver up to hit here. To third, Westbrook. Throws to first in time. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Ground ball right side. To first. That ends the inning. One left for the top half of the third inning. Brian Reynolds here. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Waters going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The catcher, Adley.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Right side. Over to Dahlbeck. Rutschman retired. So 2 down now. here is Richie Sexson. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. Top of the third, no score. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for Boston, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That one down the line, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Drew Waters stands in. This one popped up. Henderson moving under it. Makes the grab. One away. So the lineup flips over. Now, Cedane Rafaela. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to first. Caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that one pulled foul. Acuna stands at second with 2 gone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, number 21.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg. The pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Westburg, in his 3rd season, 27 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Number 23, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
The first baseman.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Frank Thomas. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And the righty deals. Ball 1 low.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not in time. It's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 down. Duke Snider, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fourth inning underway, no score. Next offering upstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Got it by him. One left for the Orioles, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Manuel Valdez. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Left-hand batter waits. Bounce to the right side. Throw over to Thomas. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Gonna count 1-2. Out towards right center field. Snyder going after it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfect.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And now 1-2. And another ball. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We go to the top of the fifth and into the box for Baltimore. Gunnar Henderson. Late with the swing there.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 gone.
Wow, short work to send it packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Baines, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Dahlbeck, and the first 2 set down to the top of the fifth.
The left fielder, number 10.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone. A gigantic blast. His 4th home run of the season. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 3. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Mitch Garver. Hunter back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Throw hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 12th of the season. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And the batter now, Luis Angel Acuna. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a good eye there. And that one hammered. That's back there. High bounce, taps it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Drew Waters. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the 0-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And the pitch. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it bangs off the monster. The run scores from second. It's 2-1. And that's a double.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. A really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope it into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the bounds. And they feel real good about that one.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Cedane Rafaela. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch is outside. kicks and deals. That one hammered left field. Reynolds ranging back and caught on the warning track.
What a gutsy play. I always found that it was difficult because of such a wide warning track here at Fenway Park. To get back there, sometimes you don't know where you are. But with reckless abandon, he goes up and challenges the monster and comes down with an incredible catch.
That one pulled foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. But back here at Fenway Park, top of the 6th inning. Now here's the Orioles DH. Richie set. That smash towards center. And it's off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And the tying runs aboard with a leadoff triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. This came off the bat really well in the center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And ball 1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
In the air, left side. In to score from third. It's 2-2. Relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Right through there for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Bounce to the left side. Jump throw across his body. Awesome play there.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Next for the Orioles, Frank Thomas. On the ground to third. Into the outfield. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 3-2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Thomas at first, one gone. Got him swinging, and there's 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 runs across in the inning. Over the top half of the 6th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Red Sox. Bottom of the 6th. 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Manuel Valdez. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. In the air out towards right center. Snyder going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now it's going to be Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 2. Big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
This to third, Westburg. And O'Neill is retired.
The batter,
O'Neill.
designated hitter.
Cruz up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Two down, nobody on. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. And in scoring position with 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Mitch Garver. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's to third. Sends it across to first. And that is the inning. The Red Sox lead 1. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Frankie Montas.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the right fielder, Harold Baines. The wind and the pitch. On the outside corner, 0-1. Montas, in his 8th season, 33 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, able to get the ball to him.
Got him swinging.
Came after him with the fastball on 2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Reynolds now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
The batter, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. That misses, and that's ball 1. And strike 1 to the catcher.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. The pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Felix Bautista is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Jimenez getting cranked up as well. closer. Base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Catfish Hunter is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Eli Morgan on a pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs. Runner at first. Now at the plate, Luis Angel Acuna. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-level spot right there. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Tristan Casas. And this is a big at bat in this ball game.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Right-handed reliever. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one in the air center field. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Coming on for the Orioles, Danny Coulombe.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Holiday, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Out there to center. That's back there. And that baby's gone. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on 3. It's 5-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down, and Manuel Valdez, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame here, the bottom of the 7th. That one the other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Now into the ball game on defense, Luis Robert. He'll be patrolling center field. And now the DH, Richie Sexson. And the right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there.
That's inside.
Wouldn't chase that time.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Up the middle, Holiday. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Good sinker, low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's down and away. The 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now the number 2 hitter. And a ground ball to first. And he picks it up in foul territory. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So next to hit for Baltimore, Frank Thomas. That one ripped left field. And it hits off the monster. Around third. The throw in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Nope.
Those always feel great.
Snyder up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That one missed with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Hauls it into the warning track. The O's add 1 on an RBI double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Craig Kimbrell.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Reynolds ranging back. And it's off the green monster. And he'll pull him to second safely.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So man aboard, O'Neill Cruz up next for the Red Sox. The other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Having to himself a really nice game at the plate. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Mitch Garver. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third. And next for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's already homered in this game. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores. So one out with two aboard. Luis Angel Acuna getting ready to hit. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. Throw into third. And he's out. But a run does come in to score.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off to third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
New arm out of the bullpen, Grayson Rodriguez.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So up next, Drew Waters. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and it's 8-4.
Back-to-back base hits. Off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate. He turned on it nicely down the line. Nice job to not spin off of it and pull that thing foul.
Luis Robert now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy is at the top of the list. Swings through that one. 0-1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike two.
Look, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics.
Some high cheese for strike three. So they get 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And that's outside.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
1-1.
Righty delivers.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Right-hander kick steals. And miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the air, right field. O'Neill drifts towards it. He's got it. Yeah. So it's their last chance in this one. Brian Reynolds, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The Red Sox leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth. That one's in there. 0-2 now. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
A really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors, they left